to the next episode of Max and Cheese. And friends, today, in place of Dr. Benjamin Jakes, we have NJ Smith. NJ, would you care to introduce yourself?
I'm MJ, nice to meet you guys, because I've never met you before. What's your name?
My name is James Rodaba. I'm a mac and cheese enthusiast and a professional connoisseur of the genre.
Cool. And cool. I'm MJ, and I'm a mac and cheese activist. I think that there is so much.
There's so much mac and cheese.
There's so much mac and cheese and so little representation in today's media these days.
You know what?
I'm here to give my expertise as somebody who has done extensive research on the diversification of different mac and cheese.
Max, would you like to introduce today's mac and cheese?
Today, we have two selections of mac and cheese from Kroger, which also owns the grocery store Ralph's, where we obtained these two said mac and cheese brands. One is white cheddar, one is original. These are the store brands, and we're going to see how they hold up against other mac and cheeses, aka the only other one we've tried, Kraft mac and cheese.
The only one. There's no lost episode. Don't look for it, you won't find it. Anyway, I personally suspect it'll be the white cheddar. I'm a white cheddar enthusiast myself.
I agree, white cheddar usually is better than regular cheddar mac and cheese, in most cases.
I have no issue with white cheddar, white, but I feel obligated to have an opinion contrary to both of yours.
Okay, that's fair.
That's-
That's fair. We are struggling with this show to have content that is entertaining to anyone. So it's good to have something to talk about.
Speaking of things to talk about, shall we sample today's mac and cheese offerings?
Oh boy, would I like to. However, it has come to my attention that there is no salt and pepper on my mac and cheese. Can you please elaborate as to why?
I think that you might be both a fool and a charlatan. Because on every episode of this show that we've ever made, we've made hundreds of episodes, and we always explain that we make the mac and cheese according to the box instructions exactly. We follow the instructions on the box to the letter.
It's nice to not be the one getting ganged up on. In the previous episode, of course, Max and Dr. Benjamin Jakes, rest in peace, frequently teamed up against me in their terrible opinions to frame me for being a charlatan when in fact I studied in France to become a sommelier of mac and cheese. That's canon.
Name one French city that's not Paris.
My point is, salt and pepper? You fucking disgusting.
Name one food that salt and pepper has not made better.
No. I get it. Like salt, you put salt on a thing. Ooh, it's salty now. But we're here to. You wouldn't like. You know, if you're like sampling wines at a restaurant,
You wouldn't
like,
put salt and pepper in a wine.
Exactly. And we're here sampling the mac and cheese. You wouldn't put. We're taking it at its base level and appraising it. If you want to like go fucking off-roading and put like your own fucking personal spin on it, do that on your own time. But we are here to appraise what Kroger has brought to the table with their original and white cheddar mac and cheeses.
MJ, would you like to begin?
I would love to.
The guest, of course, may sample first.
Sure,
To the best of your
difficult with those two. No,
Fucking like this.
Interesting choice of the knife. I'm a spoon man myself.
Quite tepid.
what a great act.
No, whoa.
Excuse me.
Please give us your appraisal of the original variety. A quick.
Fucking lukewarm.
Well,
I would say that this is a little bit more bland. It's not quite as flavorful as like a Kraft mac and cheese. I'll admit I'm biased. I do enjoy a Kraft mac and cheese. I grew up on it. Listen, I know.
now there's an opinion.
I understand. But this tastes more like one of those like we'd like an organic Kraft mac and cheese. So here, have this. It tastes
Are you
worse.
implying that like Kroger mac and cheese is the healthier
No.
option? to Kraft.
Yeah, organic
No,
was a strong
It
choice.
tastes like it should be, and yet it is not.
So it's like all of the blandness of organic without the healthy value.
Precisely.
Okay.
Max, would you please sample the original flavor?
I would. With my fork, not my spoon or knives like some kind of fool.
No, there's a face. You enjoying it?
Don't interrupt my thoughts, please. It tastes like nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
It tastes like nothing.
It tastes cold and empty.
At least with Kraft, it elicits like an emotion. It elicits a yuck. But this elicits nothing.
It's empty.
It's
I
empty.
Feel...
It's almost like you exaggerated how bad Kraft was without anticipating that there was a lot worse mac and cheeses out there, such as the Kroger brand.
Shall we move on to the white cheddar?
The white cheddar, I have higher hopes for.
I do have higher
I
hopes.
would. It has a nice texture. I'll admit, the first one I should have spoke on. It didn't quite have the texture of what I hope mac and cheese to be. This one,
This tablecloth cost $10 on Amazon.com. If you put that in my $5 Trader Joe's wine, I will slay you.
Gonna kill him. I think you just
Hold
upset
on.
me because I'm a woman.
Hold on. I need another bite because it also tasted like nothing to me.
I think this has a bit more of a goop to it.
A goop?
A Gwyneth Paltrow to it.
It's marginally better than the cheddar,
Right.
but still not great.
Mm.
That's my opinion.
First
You know what?
impression.
Wait. Oh, what's this?
I
A
do want-
third
What's
bite?
this? What's this? My mind might be changing with the third bite.
Unprecedented, a third
It might
bite.
be because I'm just hungry, but I would like to take.
Mac and
a
cheese
bite.
has been sitting out for a minute.
You know what? The more I eat of this, I kind of like it. Maybe a little bit.
Alright.
It's not terrible.
May I please?
You may.
Definitely better than this.
Alright, enough with your theatrics. Oh, do you have enough on your spoon? Do you think it'll fit in your mouth? You think you can eat all of that?
I mean, he never shuts up. I'm sure there's space.
That's true. It would be good to have his mouth filled with something other than idiotic words.
I
for
agree.
once in his
I very much agree.
First appraisal's done, we are now moving into our discussion of the original versus the white cheddar. I found the white cheddar, of course, to be leagues better than the original. The original just tastes like chemicals pasted over like paper mache noodles.
I must say, these noodles are not nearly as mushy as the Kraft noodles. These are a little firmer, which I appreciate. The taste, not as great, but the noodles, not as disgustingly mushy as the Kraft. And that is a little bit of a plus for me.
Now, you know what? On second appraisal, I just took another bite. I agree with you. The noodles, Kraft has the worst noodles we've tried so far.
They're literally soggy pieces of shit.
Yeah, they're nothing. They're nothing.
The Kroger brand cheddar, a little worse than Kraft, just because the cheese isn't as strong, even though the noodles are better. The Kroger brand white cheddar, a little bit better than Kraft, because the noodles are better, and the taste is okay.
I sign off on that personally.
And hold on a moment while I finish this entire glass of wine.
Of course.
Okay. I'm done. We may continue. Our final ranking.
Yes, now...
The only other mac and cheese we've ever tried is Kraft brand mac and cheese. How would you rank this mac and cheese next to the Kraft brand that we have tried before previously in the past?
Yes. Now it is time... we've given our initial reviews, but now it is time to pass on to the second round of this sort of show.
No, stop.
Whoa, whoa.
Wait, I must know, how does it taste?
Just have good, have bland.
Now that we've given our first sort of off-the-cuff reviews, the initial appraisals.
That feels pretty bad.
I think that's.
If I have to wash this tablecloth in the washing machine, I will tear your skin from your body.
You spilled!
You're right.
I agree that original Kroger's mac and cheese is worse than Kraft mac and cheese. And again, while I wasn't
Don't you fight? Give your stupid ass review. I'm leaving the room.
Hey!
This is how you conduct your fucking show? This is how your other fucking host acts?
Can we get a PA in? Can we just have someone fill in? Thank you.
I hope that you're more cordial than that fucking asshole.
If I got wine on my white shirt that I got for junior formal,
Well, that's not my fault.
it is. Because you are friends with MJ.
Are you not friends with me, Max? How fucking dare you?
I hate you.
The original Kroger's is worse than Kraft mac and cheese. That we can all agree. The white cheddar Kroger's is not as good, in my opinion, as Kraft mac and cheese, but that's because I make the noodles different than most people. I make them good because I'm an Italian. That's me.
You know what the best thing about what you just said was? I did funny things during it, so the camera will cut to me doing funny things, and you'll ignore it.
My audio reigns supreme.
No one will remember you on our show. No!
Holy shit.
The white cheddar isn't as good as Kraft mac and cheese because it's kind of fucking bland, alright? I said it, it's got a little bit of fucking tang to it, I suppose.
Wait.
It's not as good.
MJ, you dropped some over there.
I wish I could drink, but Max drank all of my drink. I'm gonna give MJ one more chance to review the mac and cheese.
I've reviewed the mac and cheese so many fucking times with my knives and forks and my fucking
Wait, is this camera still recording? We have to check. It is. It's okay.
I'm gonna shit my pants.
Anyway, so on the official ranking of mac and cheeses, Kroger brand cheddar original is worse than Kraft,
Yep.
but Kroger brand white cheddar slightly better than Kraft.
Okay.
And that is our final decision, and no one else can interject because that is our final decision, and this is the end of the show. Goodbye.
Wow, I like them.
It's like 2 bells in a Tibetan monastery. I already did that one, but it was during Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Tune in next week on Mac and Cheese and Friends, where we'll review another Mac and
James, you haven't finished your
Cheese.
mac and cheese.
Yeah, I don't know why you think you're fucking qualified to host this show. You don't even eat your mac and cheese.
I'm just trying to record a fucking outro.
Can't.
Jesus Christ!
How can you have
this
any
camera
food if you don't have
recording?
any fucking
I checked. Do not. It is.
How do you expect to have any pudding if you don't eat your meats?
How do you want to have any pudding if you
Can't have
don't eat
any
your
pudding if you don't eat your meat!
I too have seen Pink Floyd's The Wall.
Yes!
What do you think, we're on some kind of show?
Yeah,
Yes!